Right guys, we are going to do a what's in the bag with Mr. Brian Taaffe. Brian.
Hello everybody. So going through my bag, I play completely with Cleveland Strixon equipment, from driver to wedges, everything down to the ball except for my putter. So I'll start off with my wedges. I have a little bit of an interesting wedge setup. I play with 4 different wedges. They're the 588 RTX 2.0s. I believe the same one that you guys are playing at the moment.
Yeah, we use them as well, yeah.
Okay, so the 46 degree fits into my set with this is my pitching wedge.
Yeah.
Then I move into a 52 degree gap wedge, a 58 degree sand wedge with a lower bounce angle on it, and then I use a 64 degree wedge also quite a bit.
You use that quite a lot today.
Yeah. Today I was all over the place with the short side of myself, but I found that I was hitting the ball a long ways and ended up having a lot of shorter shots into the green where I had to make too small of a swing to be aggressive with it. So I've gone to more loft, and I can make a little bit bigger swing, not quite hit the ball as far. It makes it a little bit easier to control.
And what's interesting there, Brian, just a quick question on those. They're the chrome finish, aren't they?
Yeah.
Interesting you went for that with it being so sunny out here.
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me. I guess just growing up with it, I'm used to that. I don't really like the black finish that we have, because when it starts to wear and it starts to get silver with black kind of changing into it, then it makes it a little bit more distracting.
Yeah, that's true. No, that's a good point. Complete
preference thing, personal preference, but that's why I decided to go with those. From there, I'm moving into the Z 745 irons.
We've been talking with Brian about the pronunciation of the Z or the Z. We got us in the UK say Z, and obviously America say Z. So these are Z 745 Strixon irons, which I reviewed on my channel before, and I absolutely love them.
Yep.
They're one of the most sexy looking golf clubs on the market.
Flip that around for you.
We've got some
Project X PXIs,
very much needed.
flex.
Very much needed.
They're actually tipped another 1/4 of an inch as well.
So tipped even stronger. So yeah, I mean, Brian, we've just been out on the golf course with him. He did hit out there a pitching wedge 180 yards on the fly.
Those shafts are in my wedges too, for my gap wedge and my pitching wedge. In my 58 and 64, I've got a little bit different wedge, the spinner wedges, which are designed to kind of flex differently, help me be a little bit more aggressive releasing through the ball and create a little more spin so I can grab it. As they'll attest to, our greens can be quite firm and fast out here. Oh god, yeah,
absolutely. And what's the starting from what iron? 9? 3 to 4?
I go 9 to 4 iron in the 745 irons.
Good stuff.
From there, at the minute, I have 2 different 3 woods in my bag. It's not my preferred setup, but the way that my 14 clubs works out right now, I have space for 1 more, at least for maybe the next month or so. They're both the same 3 wood. They're the F45 Z series Strixon 3 wood.
Very nice. I've not seen these before. I've not hit these at all before, and the way you were hitting them out there, they are powerful hitting clubs. Look absolutely sublime with the black finish. Look really good. Adjustable. You can see in the loft a little bit of a weight nut you can change the weighting in the front of the club. And shafts in this, we've got the
Miyazaki Kusala Tour Issue 83 extra stiff.
I'm very glad you pronounced that. My pronunciation on that would have taken me about half an hour. So that's nice. So that's one of the 3 woods.
Yeah.
So that's one you're toying with at the moment.
That's the one I hit a little bit higher and softer. I'll use that one out of the fairway more. Off the tee, I'll use a 13 degree, so a little bit lower loft.
Sorry, what was your last one?
It was 15.
Okay.
So
there are different. There's a bit of difference.
They're slightly different in the lofts, but they're the same head shape and such.
Very nice.
This one has a little bit lighter shaft in it. This one has a 72 gram shaft, still same Miyazaki Kusala. The interesting thing about this particular shaft is the bend profile of it is the same stiffness all the way across, so there isn't necessarily a high or a low kick point. I find it helps me out a little bit trying to change my trajectory both high and low, and also helps me control a little bit of the release through the hit. I try to control some of the spin.
Perfect. And the big stick.
Yeah.
The monster stick. The hammer, as we've nicknamed you, Brian, because this goes 8 billion miles when hit well.
So
this is the Z 745 driver. The one without the adjustable weights front to back.
It has adjustable weights for the center of gravity. I can make it heavier, lighter, literally in the front, similar to like your Callaway Alpha.
Yeah.
The 545 actually has another weight port where it's adjustable back here.
That's the one I've tried before. I've not tried that one.
It's a slightly bigger head shape. This is a 440cc profile, so lower spinning, lower launching. This still has the shaft adjustability. This one's 8.5 standard loft. I've actually got it cranked down another 1.5 degrees, so it plays at about 7 degrees. Again.
And when you see Brian hit a ball, I'm sure you've seen the course log, guys. It is punishment for this driver. I feel sorry for this this animal. Let me try this time. Miyazaki.
Yep.
Miyazaki shaft, extra stiff, I'm sure.
Yeah.
61 is that?
61 grams.
That's quite light.
This one's a little bit lighter. Again, same bend profile where it's the same stiffness all the way across. So with it being a little bit lighter, I actually feel the head a little bit more when I'm swinging. When you get up into some high club head speed.
What is your club head speed?
Average about 125, 126 with the driver. I've gotten it up to 135 before when I really try and go.
I think we saw a few of those out there today.
Yeah.
And then golf ball.
Golf ball, playing the Z Star XV. You can see I'm calling it Z Star now.
We've changed you.
Yeah. So this is the current model. I have toyed with the new model. I believe they've already announced that that's coming out. A little bit different feel from the new model, and the layers that it has, the spin skin cover that they have on it's slightly different. It's fantastic. Really excited to get those, but still with last year's model right now. And I always mark it with a pink Sharpie. Most people don't have pink Sharpie, so it's easy to figure out what mine is.
Very good. And obviously this set is a build-up of the latest range from Strixon, which have some incredibly exciting golf clubs. Really do. They made some great stuff. Obviously, Strixon Cleveland, their own sister group, so that's why the wedges come involved there. But very good, Brian, and lovely tour bag.
Yeah, the putter, same thing.
Oh, putter, yeah. Sorry, the putter. Last thing that's not a.
It's not a Cleveland club. This is the only one in my bag that they can't get out right now. It's a Scotty Newport 2.5, so mid slant neck. I'm about to break up with it after today, but no, it's
nearly found a watery grave today, didn't it?
It did.
So yeah, Brian is a golf coach down here at Orange County National. Also works for the university out here. Go and check him out, guys. He's been an incredible help. Give him some love because he does smash the ball a million miles. And that was What's in the Bag with Mr. Brian Taaffe. Thanks very much for your time, Brian.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.